What's up, guys? First of all, I just want to thank you so much for being patient with me. I know I haven't made a video in like almost a month now. I've just been incredibly busy with school and work and everything else going on in my life right now. And also, I just honestly haven't found any topics that have sparked my interest enough to make a video. And when I try to force myself to make a video on a topic that I have no interest in, they don't tend to reach my standard of content, and I just don't have fun with them, and they don't come out as good as I would like. So anyway, more importantly, I will have more videos coming soon. But today, we're here to celebrate hitting 2K. Yeah, that's right. We finally hit 2,000 subs, and I cannot thank you guys enough, honestly. I made my 250 sub Q&A like less than a year ago, so to already be at 2K is amazing, and I just can't wait to keep growing this community with you guys, and hopefully one day get myself that silver play button, and maybe even one day that elusive gold one. Anyway, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into this Q&A. So I had you guys submit questions for me to answer both on Discord, which you need to join, by the way, if you haven't already. Go down to the description and click on that link and join the Discord so you can come hang out. And I also had you guys go to the community post on the channel and post some questions there as well. I picked out the questions I saw asked the most often by a lot of people, and also just ones I thought you guys would be interested in hearing me go over. So anyway, with all that out of the way, once again, let's go ahead and answer these bad boys. All right, so the first question from Fabio Smalldick is, what are 3 of the worst video game takes or mindsets you've ever heard? So this one's a little difficult for me because I don't fully understand what he's trying to ask in this question, but I think I kind of get what he's saying here. I can't really think of 3. I'm just going to say one that I can think of off the top of my head. So like the worst video game takes or mindsets, I would just say is like the fanboyism that we see, if that's even a word, you know, just people believing that one console is better than another, or one video game franchise is better than, it's just so stupid. Hopefully it's going to start dying down, but who knows? It seems like it continues with all these dumbass people I make videos on. So yeah, that's probably one of the ones I can think of for sure. What vids do you enjoy the most? Like talking shit on fanboys, news, or any vids you get request? Which ones are your fave to do? So videos that I enjoy making the most are just on whatever honestly pisses me off. It doesn't matter if it's a fanboy video or if it's some kind of essay style video. It really doesn't matter to me. Just whatever really inspires me or makes me angry. Like I said, if I'm really like passionate about the subject, I can write a lot more about it, and I spend a lot more time on it trying to do research and make it as entertaining as possible, because I just genuinely really enjoy to make those videos. So like I said, whenever it's a topic that I'm just really interested in or that really intrigues me or sets me off, those are my favorite videos to make. What are some of your favorite movies? So this is actually a cool question because I just watched the movie 127 Hours with James Franco. It's about a mountain climber guy, and he gets trapped between a fucking rock and a hard place, literally, and he ends up having to cut his fucking arm off to survive. And I didn't expect to like it as much as I did, but the cinematography is just fucking crazy. The movie is so good. The acting is so good. James Franco does such a good job portraying the guy. Just in general, it's an amazing movie. It's very, very intense. You have anxiety the entire movie, trust me. So I really recommend you guys go watch that if you haven't seen already, though. 127 Hours. But aside from that, you know, I love really so many different movies. I can't really pick out just a few, but I mean, you know, Predator, Indiana Jones, fucking the Joker movie, the Christian Bale Batman movies, James Bond, Stand By Me. I don't know, it's so hard. I could name movies all fucking day, honestly. If you guys are interested, I could also do movie or TV show reviews at some point. I think that would be fun. But yeah, there's just so many movies. It's hard to really keep track of how many that I've watched, but I honestly haven't really watched too many movies recently because of the movie theaters being shut down, but the reopening. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, I might be able to do some movie reviews every now and then, so let me know. Agent Nibbles asks, what got you into video games and what are your top 3 favorites? So what got me into video games is I just really have been playing video games as long as I can remember. Some of my earliest memories are playing video games on the NES and playing with my older brother, playing Mortal Kombat, Clay Fighter, and then when I got a PlayStation, you know, Ratchet and Clank, all the guys. I was actually a PlayStation kid for most of my childhood until eventually around 2008 when I got a 360. But anyway, I've just been playing video games for as long as I can remember. So my top 3 favorites, I would probably say the Souls series. If I had to choose one, probably Dark Souls 1, but you know, I love them all individually. Fallout 3, and then probably Halo 3. I mean, I would need a longer time to think about this. Maybe maybe I'll do like a top 10 favorite video games of mine at some point. I don't know. Definitely Fallout 3 and the Soul series are just some of my favorite games I've ever played, and I put a stupid amount of hours into them. Another good mention would be Fable. I love the Fable games, but like I said, there's just so many games that I love, but Dark Souls and Fallout 3 are right up there at the top. They are definitely S tier in my book. So next up we have 5 questions from Jay, and I'll go through them quickly. Usually I wouldn't be picking all 5 of these, but just because Jay is on the channel all the time, I will do it for him. So number 1, are you going to do some retrospectives on previous gen consoles like the PS1, 3DO, Atari Jaguar, or Neo Geo, just to name a few? Maybe at some point that might be something cool to do. At the moment, I don't have any plans for that, but yeah, maybe in the future. So what other topics do you plan to tackle on the channel in the near future? So I have some different ideas. I'm thinking of doing some introspectives and like character researches on maybe some interesting people, some like strange people on YouTube that I think might make a cool video, or videos on something that I just find interesting in general. Anything that really just sparks my interest and I get passionate about. I think they just make the best videos. So yeah, whatever really inspires me. You watch a lot of foreign films from Korea or any other countries? I don't currently, but there is some that I really like, such as The Raid and IP Man and movies like that. Are you planning to open more channels on other video platforms other than YouTube? Yeah, so I don't, possibly in the future, not right now. Lastly, we most likely agree the more platforms a game reaches, the better it is for the consumers, but do you think that developers and publishers still haven't reached as far as they could? For me at least, I feel that in the case, as while they check off some of the major players on the list, they still haven't taken full advantage of the others that exist, like Linux, Mac, or other operating systems that others use exclusively away from Windows. So I see what you're saying here, but you gotta just understand, like, we're talking about the big players in the industry, the big boys, and you know, it's tough for the major companies to kind of stray away and go make games for these other places when their whole purpose is to make money. So, you know, I think they could, but I don't really see them doing much about it right now. Classic Shotgun asks, my question, I guess I'd have to ask, is what is your favorite video game of all time? As I just said earlier, this is kind of related to that last question I just answered before Jay's. Yeah, it's so tough, but I would probably say Fallout 3, and I really want to make like a review of Fallout 3 at some point, just because I'm so fucking obsessed with that game. I haven't played it recently, but Fallout 3 is definitely one of my all-time favorite games, probably my most favorite game of all time, like right there by Dark Souls. Fluffy asks, later down the line, if you wanted to hire an artist to make stuff for the channel, what would you request for an ad detail? Could be stuff like your profile pic, banner, or talk sprites. So yeah, I definitely do want to have some custom stuff made very soon. I honestly don't know what I want my logo to be, what I want the banner to be, and whatnot. I've got some ideas. Like my current profile picture is just something I found online, actually. It's not something original that I had created. I just needed something, and I thought it sort of fitted in my channel, you know, a little bit, I don't know. But yeah, I really do need some stuff. So if anybody's an artist out there and you want to send me your portfolio to check out, I'm down, and go ahead and send it to me. Cinder asks, what sort of YouTubers did you watch before making your YouTube channel? I've been watching YouTube videos, and I've been on YouTube for a long fucking time now. I made my YouTube channel in 2009, but I think I really have been on YouTube and, you know, watching videos at least since like 2006 or 7, like around near when it was created. So I've been on here for a long time. I've watched massive YouTubers grow and die, like Ray William Johnson. If you guys know who that is, I was back around those times, you know, like fucking before PewDiePie times. I grew up, you know, watching so many different types of people, but really most recently, as far as the type of videos that I'm making, The Act Man and Chris Raygun, just to name 2, are some of my most inspirational people that I watch. They just make really good content, really funny, very interesting. Also, It's a Gundam and some other people, but those are definitely some of my biggest inspirations, I think. Those guys just make such good videos, and hopefully one day I could link up with them. That would be awesome. So this kind of connects to that last one. Who or what inspired you to start making videos, and why commentary specifically? So I already kind of answered who inspired me to start making videos, but as far as what inspired me, I always wanted to make videos after watching other people make their own. I just always thought it would be fun, and I've always had fun making YouTube videos since 2009 when I used to make make videos with a camcorder. Maybe I'll show you guys someday in the far future. I used to record my TV screen of me playing video games, so I've been around a long time. But as far as why commentary, it's something I didn't really see myself doing originally, but I wanted to do it when I was younger, but obviously my balls hadn't dropped yet, so I wasn't a big fan of my voice, and I'm still not a huge fan of it. Also, my voice is kind of going out right now if I sound a little raspy, but anyway, yeah, I really like commentary videos, and I find it very interesting myself to hear people's perspectives and different opinions on things, so I just thought it'd be fun, and I've been having a great time with it. Skellyman asks, are you going to start streaming more or less often, or are you just going to keep the same schedule? So if you guys watch me often, you know I don't really have a schedule. I just kind of stream when I have free time, so I'm probably just going to keep doing that. So make sure you have post notifications on for the channel, and you'll know when I go live whenever I do. Ruby asks, do you script videos, have bullet points, or just turn on the mic and say whatever comes to mind? Also, do you use other channels you like for a structure to your videos after, or just do your own thing? So like with that question that I answered earlier, I've been inspired by so many different people. I kind of just pick and choose things from all these different channels that I like, and I kind of just combine them all together to make an amalgamation, my monstrosity that become the videos that I make, you know? So I do script my videos. Sometimes I will do them kind of freeform, like right now. I'm not scripting this at all, you know, it's a Q&A. Why would I script this? So this isn't scripted, but most often, yeah, especially my bigger videos, they're definitely scripted, but I do enjoy just to put on the mic and say whatever comes to mind, as I'm doing right now. What was your favorite game, console, and game? So like I said earlier, Fallout 3, definitely my most favorite game of all time, right there by Dark Souls. But favorite game console, I would definitely say it's got to be between the Xbox 360 and the PS2. The PS2 is just my game console I feel like I spent the most time with. I can remember spending so much time playing games on the PS2. So many fucking games: God of War, Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter, all those old school games back in the day. But the 360 was the console that I had when I got internet for the first time. So that was the console that I spent the most time playing multiplayer games, and there's just so many good games on there, like Halo 3 and Fable and Gears of War. There's so many good games on the Xbox. So yeah, it'd have to be between those two. Griffin and Fertinga collab. I have no idea. It would be really cool to collab with those guys at some point. That would be dope, but who knows? What is your least favorite game of all time? That's a good question, because everybody was asking me my most favorite. So this isn't like my least favorite game of all time. I'd really have to think more about that, but this is a game that just really disappointed me, and that would be Destiny 2. I was a huge fan of Destiny 1. I put a stupid amount of hours into that game. I fucking loved it. And then Destiny 2 came out for absolutely no reason. It was completely just a fucking marketing gimmick. It was completely just coming out to make money. It was bullshit. They should have never made a second game. They should have just continued updating it. But of course they did. So, you know, as we know, we got what we have now, which is Destiny 2. And luckily Bungie has now separated from Activision, which I'm sure is most of the reason why the game was just so pay to win and all this bullshit was in the game. And man, it just really sucks. So that game just really disappointed me after loving Destiny 1 so much. So I hope that they can come back, maybe Destiny 3, whatever they do. Hopefully Bungie can redeem themselves and make another good game. All right, lastly, with the question from Carito Loves Pizza. Do you prefer to be a faceless commentary YouTuber? So yeah, a couple people have asked me this in the past, you know, face cam, blah, blah. I personally just have no reason why. A lot of the times I feel like when you do have a commentator with a face cam, or, you know, you see the person, yeah, you connect with them more, but at the same time, sometimes they can kind of take away from it and put a little bit too much of their personality into the topic, or it's just kind of annoying sometimes. And currently I just have no reason why I would do it, possibly down the line in the future, but at the moment, yeah, I do prefer it, and that's what I'm gonna continue doing for now. But anyway, once again, thank you guys so much for watching this Q&A video. I really appreciate you guys, every single one of you guys that have been contributing and hanging out in the community and commenting on the videos and liking the videos and watching them. It means the world to me. I have so much fun making these videos. It's really my passion. Hopefully one day I can do it full time, but who knows? For now, I just have fun with it. I love doing it, and yeah, just keep on rocking with me, and I'll keep making videos. I will be making another video soon, some kind of commentary video, whatever it is, definitely soon. I will be having more time soon also when school's out next month. So anyway, once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.